feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. 2 on the clock. There's Ball with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Holiday. Inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's gonna have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's White. Now here's Vucevic. Over to the left wing. Ball with a wide open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Tatum down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they had 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Giddey. Outside, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic a screen on White. Shoots over White. Here's Vucevic. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Ball kicks to White. Brown against Giddey. High post Vucevic. White against White. Pass to Buzelis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. The coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Poke loose. And there's the drive, and it's in there.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good. This game is all even. Dosunmu's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bulls. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Horford with the screen on Jones. Pritchard sinks the three-pointer.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Giddey. Here's the floater. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
4 on the shot clock. Ball no good. Boston leading by 6. Pritchard passes to Tatum. There's a good screen. And a miss there on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Ball kicks to Williams. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Tatum looking around. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, if we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
Vucevic against Porzingis. Giddey, no one around him. Again, Chicago. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday, a screen on Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
and it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Giddey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. Fade away. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Vooch is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Shoots from the line. Tatum gets it inside.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, White. And a minute played as the second half gets going. He was all alone on that one. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday with it. He has yet to score. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Takes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now Tatum launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 9.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Vucevic against Porzingis. Now here's Vucevic. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 9. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard's checked in. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He's off on that one. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he can't hit the second. Brown outside. Down low. Pass to Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Boston on. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Collins is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Tatum. And right on target. Good. Tatum's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the Celtics another three.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And here is Giddey. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Celtics leading by 10. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
Holiday against Ball. To the paint. Vucevic down low. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Holiday against Ball. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Vucevic. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to practically play on top of the D.
Ball finds Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Outside, White. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic is screen on White. And it's White missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. There's the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
2 points. That one goes. Austin with the ball. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Holiday looking over the floor. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what...
Assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get some spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Strus. Garland for three. And the three-pointer goes.
But so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Garland against Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Ware. Inside. Here's Wiggins. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Burks. Shoots. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll, such a big target.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And that one good.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo is screen on Strus. To the wing on the left. Shoots it from the corner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Adebayo's got 5.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Now Strus. Now Mitchell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
A different look for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Jared Allen. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson's checked in for Love. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Now Hunter. Mobley, left side. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Anderson. There's the triple. Is rebounded by Okoro. Garland for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 4-man spot. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Mobley. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Mobley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
And there's a pick. Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by Cleveland. Hero for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 6.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Hunter. Back to Garland. The 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Adebayo. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Strus. Miami making their last shot. Back to Garland. 4-3. And Cleveland another 3.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Burks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Hunter, the screen. Mitchell with room to shoot. Cash money on the open jump shot. He's got 9.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell as a jump shooter, so pure.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. Wiggins looking around. Let's go with a 3. Hunter with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Outside Strus. Garland with the ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Looking to end the run. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 11.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Wiggins. That shot off. Cleveland leading by 6. Mobley outside. Strus against Adebayo. Strus the pass to Garland. And he lobs it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Hero. 6 points for him. Wiggins outside. Pass to Burks. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Now here's Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Burks. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. From deep, sinks the tray. Adebayo's got 14.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Outside Burks. Hero screen on Mitchell. Burks for 3. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Outside Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. No good on the shot. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Shot on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
Outside Strus. Back to Garland. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Allen a screen from deep. Mitchell. Rebound Miami. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland scanning the floor. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Garland against Hero. Over Garland. The open J off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, leading by 7. And fourth quarter basketball. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Hero outside. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now Strus to the paint. Here's Garland. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Hero outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Hero against Garland. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. The Cavaliers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Garland up top. He's guarded by Hero. And that one drops. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Hero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Burks. Burks against Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The baseline J. And Burks gets it to go.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league. And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Miami calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Hero for three. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Confident and competent backcourt. It just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1, 5 to shoot. 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Here's Grimes. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present, and it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And he can't get the first one.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Good on the second free throw. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Embiid the screen. Grimes with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now the 76ers with it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Connects from three-point range.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. George with no one around, and he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.156 left in the first quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Count it, good. Brown's got 5.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Pass to George. Oubre, a screen on Horford. The 3 from George. And Boston with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ball stolen. Shoots from the elbow. The shot will not fall.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
76ers trailing. Outside, Maxey. Here's Oubre, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, shot by Grimes, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown right side. And that one is good. He's got 12.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. Think about Boston here in this one.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And here is Butler after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's McCain. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Here's Yabusele. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here's Oubre. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. And the shot is good.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Good.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. Pass to George. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 3. And White kicks to Holiday. Up top, Porzingis. Here's Brown. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Over Brown. Here's Bona. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside, White. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Drains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. There's the screen. Oubre for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now Brown. He's got 15. Screen by Porzingis. Fires the 3. That one, no good. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The Celtics, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Oubre. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by White.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
From deep, George trains the three-pointer. George has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And White kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. That doesn't go either for Brown. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Good on the shot. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Porzingis with a screen on George. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Embiid. And no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Brown. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Tatum no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick-and-roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick-and-roll situations.
And here's Maxey after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Holiday. Still yet to score. Porzingis against Embiid. Porzingis inside. Count that one. Porzingis has got 6.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
1 second left. No good that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers on top. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Craig, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Embiid inside, guarded by Horford. That one goes in, and the 76ers lead by 2.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance or for the course.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Oubre, a screen on Brown. George, that's a two-pointer, and he nails that one right through the net. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Pass to White. Brown outside. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers are gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. George up top. He's covered by Brown. George sets a screen for Oubre. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers lead. Oubre finds George. It's George on the wing. Philadelphia moving the ball. Grimes passes to Embiid. Nice D from Porzingis. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Puts it up from 12. Maxey grabs the miss.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And that one's good. Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Pass to Embiid.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of those shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Tatum kicks to Brown. White the pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis, guarded by Embiid. Clock at 4. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. Well, we'll see if they try.
Back to Tatum. It falls!
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. inside, shoots from the right block, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Goodbye, Porzingis. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Oubre against Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The 9-foot shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Tatum against Oubre. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Outside, Maxey. There's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right in.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. To the inside. Embiid. Money!
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Oubre against Tatum. Misses from short range. Now the 76ers with it. Grimes passes to Oubre. Porzingis with the rebound. White goes in. It's good.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid finds Maxey. Over Holiday. Another miss by Philadelphia. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey kicks to Oubre. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And now they foul and stop the clock. He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. To win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And they had some...
To slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Outside White. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Ware. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, we just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Wiggins outside, beyond the arc, and Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. Adebayo's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Vucevic. And he makes it. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low, crashing through the contact to finish strong.
Pass to Ware. Burks for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Ball against Hero. Ball passes to Vucevic. Vucevic, a screen on Burks. White can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Miami. Anderson's checked in for Love, and Mitchell subbed in for Hero. Pass to Williams. Now here's White. Picked by Smith. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 6.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And again, no good by Miami. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith with a screen on Robinson. White can't hit. Miami's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Adebayo. The floater, and rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Here's Jovic. And it's good. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Heat out. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Kyle Anderson. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. Anderson passes to Hero. Chicago with a rebound. And Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Jones. Oh, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Stan, when Tre Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Jones against Hero. Anderson with a screen on Jones. Here's Hero. Up and in on the layup. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Pass to Burks. Here's Ware. The three. And again, no good by Miami. Ball taking his time here. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Inside. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Vucevic, a screen on Wiggins. The three from Ball. Knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
From 13, and Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Burks. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Jones feels it out. White with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. Review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And here's Wiggins. No points so far. Here's Adebayo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 9. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Ball passes to Giddey. Back to Ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyler Hero. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ware's got his first 2 points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. White against Burks.
2 minutes.
Pass to Buzelis. Ball with it.
2 minutes.
Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And there it is for him.
You have to clog up all available lanes because Ball can still score on physical defenders.
Wiggins outside. He's off on the layup. Chicago leading by 11. And it's Ball off the drive. Here's White. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. White's got 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Giddey with it. 6 points for him. Down low. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Ball outside. Pass to White. Vucevic in the post. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Nikola Vucevic.
Good on the second one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man spot. Now here's Giddey. Love grabs the miss.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Second free throw, no good. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
White, good.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Ware. Hero outside. 4 on the clock. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Ball. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Hero outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Pass to Vucevic. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
And here is Vucevic. Ball finds White. Vucevic in the post. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adebayo passes to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Over Giddey. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Hero. And it's now only a 5-point Chicago lead. Hero against Ball. From 9 feet out and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
.54 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's a screen. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
On the wing, Burks. Pounded by Ball. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. Chicago with the ball. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So Chicago takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And it's Brunson missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Porzingis. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. Porzingis again. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Here's Anunoby. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And here is Hart following Porzingis' three-pointer. And it's Anunoby, that time on the assist by Hart. And that's now 6 points for OG Anunoby. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Outside White. Tatum against Hart. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded close. And it's White missing. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Towns. Plays it up off the glass.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson kicks to Towns. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, when Porzingis gets down on the inside, he's going to put a ton of pressure on the defense. You're not sure who you're going to guard him with.
For the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here is Horford. Pass to Brown. With the floater. Fires from deep. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Bridges outside. For three. Hits it from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in the shooting guard position.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Payne with it. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Achua. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Second free throw, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Tatum. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Brown kicks to White. Pass to Porzingis. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got 11 points.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Here's McBride. They set the screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Holiday. And here's Brown outside. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Brunson, left side. Up top, Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Anunoby against Brown. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out front, up by 6. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan at court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Basket good. Celtics trail by 8. Bounce pass, Holiday. Tatum against Hart. Puts it up from 7. Tatum gets it inside.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Now Holiday, he has yet to score. Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Clock at 6. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. White, good.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Anunoby's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Holiday looking over the floor. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum from downtown, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Pass to Hart. Latrey. The rebound by Holiday.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Brown.
And Brown is at his best when he's attacking inside.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, White. On the wing, Holiday. Plenty of space. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 3. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside. 6 seconds left in the third. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Boston, they've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the 5.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Outside, Towns. Over in the corner, McBride. There's a screen by Achua. McBride's shot is off.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Tatum on the wing, defended by McBride. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Buries it from three-point range. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Knicks with the lead. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Tatum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Knicks leading by 3. And here is Anunoby. Here's Hart. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tatum.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The 3, Bridges. Austin grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Brunson goes in. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside Holiday. It counts.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Howard. Here's Brunson. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. No good from 3-point territory. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Anunoby outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Burks. To the left side wing. Fade away. Adebayo, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. And here's Miami. It's a three-point game. Hero outside. Pass to Burks. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Embiid, a screen on Hero. Spins. Maxey. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. George for three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Hero outside. Shoots over Maxey. Hero, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Hero outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. George passes to Oubre. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. For three, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Heat trail by 4. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The free throw drops for Wiggins.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Burks. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Maxey surveys. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Love. Love, a screen on Edwards. Here's Wiggins. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
The mid-range wasn't always Wiggins' favorite, but he is becoming more and more consistent from that.
Mitchell against Maxey. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at shooting guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Edwards for three. Anderson pulls it down. Miami trailing. Jovic passes to Anderson. Hero outside. Edwards against Robinson. Anderson with a screen on Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson gets the bucket. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. High arcing shot. Anderson can't get it to go. The Sixers trailing. Embiid with it. And Embiid fires it home.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Outside Burks. Oubre against Robinson. Anderson for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. They set a pick, and here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound Miami. Burks with it, picked up by Embiid. Anderson against Oubre. Pass to Ware. A minute and a half left in the first half of this one. Now here's Robinson. Clock at 4. Anderson for 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Miami's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Burks passes to Robinson. And 1:01 left in the second. Hero outside. Outside, Anderson. No good from outside.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the paint. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell subbed in for Hero. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. There's a screen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. Yes, it's good. Maxey's got 11 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This right here is exactly what he should look to do. Use his size to bully his way inside and finish.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Miami out in front, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're measuring up that shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 2. Embiid, a screen on Wiggins. George for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 6.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Outside Burks. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he banks in the layup. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Has to Ware. There's a screen. And here's Wiggins. Launches a 3. No good there. The Sixers lead by 3. Oubre with it. Screen by Embiid. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Adebayo, a screen on Maxey. Has to Ware. Outside Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins from long range. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Deflected! And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Heat trail by 3. Here's Burks. Again, the Heat score.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Outside Oubre. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Robinson. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter here. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Here's the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Adebayo. 14 points for him. Oubre against Robinson. Oubre passes to Maxey. Embiid inside. Good D by Adebayo.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The baseline J is on the way. Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers lead by 5.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Maxey with the drive. Miami grabs the miss. 1 second left. That shot off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sixers ahead, leading by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Heat substitution. Number 42, Kevin Love.
On defense, the Heat. The shot by Butler, no good. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Hero. Here's Larson. 5 to shoot. Now here's Hero. 3-pointer. And Love with the basket on the assist by Hero. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Butler. Inside. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Hero outside. Pass to Larson. Butler against Hero. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Hero. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You gotta do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
3-pointer Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Here's Hero. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Embiid at full speed. Stolen by Hero. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Works for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Up top, Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
To win the run. Strong finish by Embiid.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Hero with it. Guarded now by Maxey.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
50 seconds left in the 4th. Now Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Right side Maxey. To the middle. Shot from the low block. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Steps back and shoots. He connects.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Embiid finds Oubre. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Now Hero. Pass to Burks. Oh my! What a shot! So a close game sees Miami taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill.
We'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. To the middle. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Outside White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Wagner passes to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wagner's got 5.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do. Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Carter outside. Suggs with a screen for Carter. Here's Banchero. No good. Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. Jones checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Wagner on the wing. Here's Suggs. Carter with a screen on Jones. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. Pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Wagner outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Outside, White. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Anthony. Here's White. Shot is good off the back rim and in. White's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
A good close contest so far as we. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit, but I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Anthony dishes to Black. Down low. And Jones pulls it down. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. And he makes good on the layup. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from 3-point land here tonight. Black kicks to Isaac. Here's Bitadze, covered by Smith. Here's Anthony, and there are the Magic with another bucket. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Over Giddey. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. On the wing, Giddey. 6 points for him. Connects from 3-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Now, here's Wagner. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Now, here's Wagner. He has 7. Back to Caldwell Pope. Orlando needs to get off a shot. The Magic again can't hit. Bulls trail by 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Buzelis. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
Clyde, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Vucevic. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front, up 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Giddey goes in. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Here he goes. Yep, it counts. Suggs has got 6 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his second foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Ball sets a screen for Giddey. Drills the 3-pointer. 12 points for him.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Banchero outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 7. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Banchero. 6 points for him. Wagner wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Caldwell Pope against White. Pass to Giddey. 3-pointer. And the Bulls, another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Suggs. An easy 2 points on the layup. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Here's Giddey. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And Black's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. And that one, good.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Here's Black. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Black's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, White. Outside, Ball. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. Here's Giddey. The Magic getting the bucket. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. It goes straight through with the switch. Giddey's got 19 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here's Banchero. Nailed from 3-point land. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Giddey, no good. Magic leading by 8. Banchero dishes to Anthony. Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Giddey defending. It's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Poked away. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Good, nice job down low.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Banchero, right side. And finished off by Banchero.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Ball, the bounce pass. 8 feet away. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Vucevic. Orlando's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope to the wing right side. Here's Banchero. Vucevic with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants the rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Banchero, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Giddey. Over Suggs. Giddey, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Vucevic down low. Harder on him. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 5.
Really good contest from Suggs right there. Nice job distracting the shooters.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't